All right, here we are back again on the digital job site. I'm going to do some work on this window component, which is inside of our wall group. So I'm just going to copy the component, close the wall group, and then paste a component. There's other ways of doing this. And this way we'll just have a component that we can work on over here, and the changes will take place on the one that's already in the shed. So I'm just going to double click to get into this. And knowing this is the window opening, or the window frame size, put it that way, I'm going to create a jamb, which I found out from the literature is about 3/4 of an inch thick. And using the offset tool off the original opening, just going to retrace one of these lines to fill in this plane. Get rid of that. All right, so there is a rectangle that represents our window jamb. From the literature, I know that there's a 7/8 J channel around the outside, so I'm going to just offset this 7/8. And then on the inside of the windows, the jamb extends 2 3/4 inches to the inside. So that'll give us a pretty good rough idea of the size of this window. And now we need to make a sash that fits in here. These little creative technique here with taking advantage of some of SketchUp's features to get these window sashes drawn. So I just retraced one of the lines, recreated this plane, and I'm going to make another component out of this, which will be the window sash. And I just want to replace the selection with the component because it's already part of another component that's going to cut a hole. We don't have to worry about that. Anyway, so this is going to be our window sash component here. Click out one step, and again I'm just going to separate a copy of this out. I take the move tool, hit Control, and it makes a copy which I move instead of moving the original instance. And now we can work on this copy here, and it'll make all the changes going backward. And the first thing about the sash, there'll be two of them. It's a double hung window. So I want to come up with the midpoint of this rectangle so we can get 2 equal size sashes. You can see the little blue circle there. It infers the center of it. And I know that the sash dimension is roughly 1 5/8 inches square, so I'm going to offset half of that distance. And then a line here. What this does is give me a sash that will overlap, upper and lower sash will overlap at the joining rail in the middle. Alright, so here's a rectangle, it's a sash. Offset our 1 5/8. Oops, type that right. 1 space 5/8 gives us 1 5/8. And then it's 1 5/8 thick, so we'll grab the push-pull tool, fatten it up, 1 space 5/8, and then our glass is going to be set back roughly half that, so we're just going to back up 13/16, which will set the plane for our glass. All right, so that gives us a sash and a window and an opening. So I'm going to stop this video here again, and we'll go to work and put the finishing touches on this sash momentarily.